welcome back to a new episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite commanders front and center, maybe even yours.
That's right, people. We like to focus on the E, the D, and the H, where we extract diseased hot dogs. It is a thing. It's out there, and it's at your local gas station.
Huh? Sure, why not? Let's just roll with it.
So today, we've been focusing on a lot of special commanders, and I think we have a special one for you today.
Yeah, so you guys remember back when they had the 4-color commanders? I think it was Commanders 16.
Oh God, Atraxa, Brea,
Saskia.
that other one that nobody plays.
I've seen people play it, but I've seen them play it the exact same way every time. It kind of annoys me. And
I can cascade.
So let's talk about Saskia today.
Saskia is one of the most, I call it the WWE card, because it is the WrestleMania of cards, because it's so personal. It calls you out personally.
She is there front and center, like, I want you.
She is the bad dad of the Magic community, because she wants you, Marsh. She wants you.
Like, this is the call them out card.
So wait, let's tell them what, because there might be people who just woke up from under a rock out there. This might be their first day on Earth. Tell them what Saskia does.
Welcome to Earth. All right, Saskia the Unyielding costs black.
Even the name. It says, "I will not give up. I am relentless." I'm sorry. What does she do?
Black, red, green, white. That's the casting cost. A 3/4 vigilance with haste.
Okay.
So she hits the board running.
Okay.
But something else she does when she hits the board. She calls out a player. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to that player.
No. To anyone.
You're right. A player. I'm sorry. That player that you called out also takes that much damage.
So if you hit that player with your creature, they're taking
double.
You know how it's so personal. Like with Saskia's play. Okay, first of all, if we in the same pod, I already know he called out me, which is why I have the bail money set to the side. But when Saskia hits the table, out of your play group, you have to personally call someone out. That is so disrespectful.
That's why I built this deck, just to have those personal moments, because you know what? Commander, because sometimes you can gang up on people.
And my thing is, I'm petty. All right? I'm petty Tendergrass. All right? I'm petty Ann. And if you call me out, it's only me and you on the table.
That's right.
Nobody else.
That's right. So let me and the person I called out have our spat. You and the other person go at it. Whoever emerges victorious from those spats, then you go at it.
So, of course, Saskia is the main dish. All right.
Yeah.
But we gotta serve our appetizers first. So what goes with Saskia?
So I honestly can't say I've seen a lot of Saskia builds. Mostly the ones I've seen are just big dumb creatures coming in, trample. I'm doing a lot of damage. Game is over kind of quick.
But you gotta put some finesse on this.
That's right. When I build my decks, I like to make them personal to me. So a while ago, I made a Saskia Legends deck. So most of my cards, Legends matter.
Okay.
And then this new set came around called Dominaria, where apparently they said, "Hey, said Senpai, we heard you like Legends."
Here you go. Dominaria said, "Oh, you get a legend in every pack."
So my first section, I'm just gonna keep it true to the deck name. Legends matter. All right. Sometimes we need to dig through our deck to find those specific legends that we're looking for.
Oh my God, I can feel who you're about to say right now.
Captain Sisse.
Oh my God. First, this card needs to be banned. Okay, listen to me. Look at me. If you ban it.
It does not need to.
Somebody needs to bring the ban hammer. Sensei says you tap and you search for a legendary.
A legend.
You know what legends are in? Legends are lands.
Mm-hmm.
Legends are creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Legends are enchantments.
And also now sorceries.
And now sorceries because of Dominaria. And planeswalkers. Planeswalkers are legends. Sensei pretty much says, hey, go to your deck, get tutor for whatever you want.
Pretty much. So she helped me get my board state right early if she's out there.
This is the Harvard of cards because it tutors for everything. You're going to learn everything about your deck today.
You're going to learn today. All right. Another way to search through your deck. Okay. Almost very similar to Captain Sisse. Time of need. 1 in a green sorcery. It came from Kamigawa.
What did I tell you about Kamigawa? Every time we do this show, the worst set ever created was Kamigawa. I want to go back in time in my DeLorean to before they created Kamigawa and tell them, no, Skynet is real, we're all in the Matrix, it's over.
So this nifty card from Kamigawa lets you search a library for a legendary creature and put it in your hand.
This was Captain Sensei before Sensei was a thing.
Maybe? Probably? I don't think so.
You shut up, it's Kamigawa.
Okay. All right. We also have Thalia's Lancers.
I don't know what that is.
For 3 and 2 white,
Okay.
it hits the battlefield, 4/4. But when it enters, search your library for a legendary card. Reveal it, put it in your hand.
What is all this tutoring? What is all this? How about why don't you just play with your deck face up? How about we just do that? Since we just go and search for stuff, or we just play with your deck exposed, you go pick out whatever you want. What else you got?
So, moving along in the Legends Matter category, Dominaria gave us some good cards. One specifically, Arvad the Cursed. The cool looking vampire dude who sits in the corner not contributing much. Yeah, he contributes a little bit to my deck. A 3-drop, white and a black, Death Touch Lifelink. All of your other legendary creatures get +2/+2.
It is an anthem for legends. Do you hear me? Do legends need anthems? Was somebody just walking around like, hey, you know this legendary creature that does everything it needs? It needs an anthem.
It needs an anthem. Before we move too far from Kamigawa, this one might not be too bad.
Okay, I'm listening. Okay.
Yomiji, who bears the way.
Okay,
right.
He bears the way.
Bars the way. Sorry.
Oh, so he's blocking the passage.
No. Well, actually, yeah, but it's beneficial to everyone.
Okay, what does he do?
For 5 and 2 white, that's the casting cost.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 4/4 body.
Mm-hmm.
When a legendary permanent other than Yomiji is put into the graveyard for play, return that creature to its owner's hand.
Okay, that's dumb. All right.
I mean, it just lets players put their commanders back into their hand.
I don't like the way this goes because that means you can replay Saskia and choose other people.
I didn't really think
This
about that.
circumvents commander attacks too. I don't like the way this is going. And you know what teased me off? That it came from Kamigawa. I'm telling you, me and the maker of Kamigawa need to have a talk because you was rude.
All right, Legends Matter. I love the art on this card. Prime Evil's Glorious Rebirth.
It's like it's like
the end of days.
I know it's like angels emerging. It's like angels crossed with dragons and demons are emerging from the depths of the sea to rain havoc upon the lands. It's like something out of Revelations in the back pages.
This little jewel from Dominaria, 5 and a black and a white, legendary sorcery. All right, cast it only if you have a legendary permanent on the board. But it lets you return all legendary permanents cards from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Now this is a legendary matter deck, and of course I'm pretty sure there's plenty of board wipes out there.
Mm-hmm.
And this says, "Oh, you just wiped my field? That's okay. Here you go. All my stuff comes back. Graveyard hate is essential. You keep it on you.
It's true.
Like a diaper."
It's true. Another gem from Dominaria, Kamal's Druidic Vow.
If you don't know what that is, you know what Genesis Wave is?
This is Genesis Wave for Legends.
Legendary. What does this deck do?
Pumps out Legends.
Exactly. This was made for this deck.
X, 2 green. You can only cast it if the legendary permanent on the board. Look at the top X of your library, and you may put any number of land and or legendary permanents with a converted mana cost of X or less and put them into the battlefield.
Disgusting.
Yeah, Legends Matter.
I've gotten into fights because of stuff like this.
So before we leave the Legends Matter category, you said, why make an anthem for Legends, right?
Exactly.
Apparently there was one that already existed.
Shut your mouth.
Heroes Podium.
I don't know what that is.
5 legendary artifact.
Okay.
Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature you control.
Wait, hold on, time out. This sounds like some Coda Bar type stuff. I'm sorry. So it gets +1/+1 for what?
All your legendary creatures, get +1/+1 for each legendary creature you have.
You see, that's disgusting, people. We live in a disgusting world and a disgusting time.
Hey, guess what? That's not all it does.
What else does it do?
If you pay X and tap it, you can look at the top X of your cards, find a legendary creature from among them, and put it into your hand.
Oh my God, this is Crying Engine 2.
The next section. I like to call it let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Let's get in there. This is the bank heist. This is the Ocean 11 of cars because our main goal is to get in there and do damage.
All right, I'm going to talk about. I specifically picked these cards because I don't think a lot of people play them, but I feel like they work perfectly with this theme. So, Mary, Weatherlight Duelist, that was one of the gems that came out of the Cat deck during the Commander 17 series.
I like the way he says it's like everybody knows what that card does.
I'm sorry, it's just a 1 green white casting cost 3/2 first strike cat that when it attacks, each opponent can only block with 1 creature.
Okay, look here. We need to have a talk. Why are we telling people about cards that devastate like this?
I'm just saying.
I mean, come on. See, we gonna get comments about people going to jail because they playing stuff like this and they got hit in the head with a honey bud or with a Coke bottle.
That's right, that's right. Also, she has the bonus of as long as she's tapped, no more than 1 creature can attack you each combat.
You controlling battles now?
Yeah, battle control. All right, moving along. Samite Elder. I need to see this card played more, especially if you're playing more than 1 color in your deck.
I don't know what that means.
2, maybe not. 3, I think it's kind of essential. 3 or higher. All right, it's a 2 and a white.
Okay.
1/2 body. Cleric. Tap it. Creatures you control gain protection from the colors of target permanent you control until the end of turn. You have a 4-color commander. All of your creatures will get protection from those 4 colors as long as it stays on the board until the end of turn.
Okay, there's this card called Mother of Ruins. Mother was a staple because Mother gave 1 person protection.
One person.
This thing gives all your creatures protection.
That's right.
This is disgusting.
I need to see this card played more. Samite Elder. More in the get in there section. Insight Hysteria. It already sounds crazy.
It's the name speaks for itself. What are we doing to ourselves here? What does that card do?
There's probably a mechanic that you haven't heard called Radiance.
Never heard it before.
All right, so basically, it's pretty much what this card says it does. Creatures that share a color with target creature cannot block this turn.
I'm sorry, what?
So I have a 4-color commander.
And unless you're playing Mono Black, you're going to feel it.
That won't even help you.
Oh.
You have to play blue, mono blue.
Sorry.
Or colorless.
Yeah, my bad. So unless you play the all hateful mono blue, because you're that type of player who plays mono blue, which means let me go talk to you outside, you gonna feel it.
Yeah. So if any of your opponent's creatures have black, red, green, white, they cannot block creatures you control this turn. Only they can block it are those colorless creatures or blue. That's it. All right, getting in there. Last 2, I'm sure you've heard of before. Dothy Embrace.
Okay, Dothy Embrace. When I saw this card, I knew it was made for me. For 2 black, you can give any creature that you pay the mana cost for Shadow until the end of turn. Now, Shadow is a mechanic that says you can only be blocked by creatures
with Shadow.
It's like aligns with your horsemanship and your flying. You can only block people with those specialized categories.
That's right.
So it's a beautiful card. When I saw it, I was like, it's made for me.
Next card, similar on the list, we have War Cadence.
Okay.
Similar casting cost, 2 in a red. Enchantment, pay X in a red. Creatures, this turn, creatures cannot block unless they pay X for each creature that they're attempting to block.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I can't hit you unless I pay mana. How about if you play some stuff like Mana Web or War Toll that makes me tap all my mana and stuff like that?
I mean, yeah, it's in there.
What? Who makes these cards? How am I not supposed to make it on the news tonight after somebody plays this against me? Because you know what? I keep bail money for this reason.
That's right. All right, so getting a little personal now. By personal, I mean let's make the deck run a little bit more impersonal in your favor.
Okay.
So there's an enchantment called Wild Pair. Green, 4 and 2 green. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you cast it from your hand, you get to search your library for a creature with a power toughness with the same equal cost as it's convoluted, but I promise you it's very simple.
So wait, and put it into play. So
So
say if I cast a creature with a 4 power, 3 toughness.
So that's 7.
That's 7. I get to go search for a creature with a combined power and toughness of 7 and put it into play.
Doesn't even have to be the exact same numbers as the 4 and a 3 or the 3 and a 4, whatever.
Combined.
Just 7.
Cheating. That's what I call that. That's cheating. All right, people.
Wow, there. You trying to close it out?
I'm done.
You're trying to close this out without talking about Sower of Discord?
I ain't even want to get to this card because, okay.
It's a new card, just came out, the new Commander 18 set.
Tag me in.
I'll give you the specs real quick. 4, 2 black, 6/6 flyer demon. All right, I put this in here and I don't even know how it works because I don't math so good. You explain it.
So tag me in, coach. So let me explain how this card works. When he comes, it fits the theme of the deck. When he comes into the battlefield, you get to choose 2 people.
2 people.
Random, I don't care how you choose them. Their lives are now linked. So if I do damage to this person's gonna take damage. Now put that in a Saskia themed deck, and you see how dumb it gets. So if I ever see Saskia hit the board and you choose me, and the Sower of Discord hits the board, and you choose me again, I'm gonna give you some news. Me and you going outside, we gonna rumble.
That's pretty much it. That's all I want to talk about with Saskia. I made it personal in the sense that it's a legendary theme. So all my legends, they come out swinging. I mean, you can pretty much exchange whatever you want to if you want to go this route. Of course, I have my Giselle in there, I have my Audric in there, Shalai, Voice of Plenty, that came out in Dominaria as well. Sigarda, a Chrome's Memorial. It's just nasty legends. I finally got off the Bruna Gisela combo. The melding, it happened. It was beautiful.
Again, people, I'm trying to warn you for your health. All right? When people start playing cards like this, throw some cards in their face, yell confetti, and run. Live to play another day.
That's right. So if you want me to put up the deck list for my Saskia Legends Matter, let me know in the comments. We can do a deck tech on that in the future, full deck tech in the future.
And give us some of your Saskia experience. Tell us how you built the deck, or if you've been on the receiving end, and how you felt inside when Saskia hit the table and that butthole pointed at you and said, "You're the one. You're the one I'm going after." Let us know the rage you felt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you asked why like a million times. But like I said, me personally, I think I've only never seen one other player play Saskia. Seen a lot of Yidris out there.
Oh, wow.
Cascade, man.
That trash card.
It is, yeah. Anyway, like and subscribe. Tell more people about us. One more mana. Don't be in the situation where you wish you had only one more mana.
And until next time,
peace.